Why is it that I get punished or there's repercussion for being on my journey and then telling other people about the things that I'm doing to better my life? Like, I feel like it's always like a slap in the face. I always get a slap in the face one way or another, metaphorically. If I spread the things that I'm doing to help myself, and then people just brush it off like it's no big deal or whatever. And I know people have to want to fix themselves, but at the end of the day, I want to see people thrive. You know what I mean? I'm trying to thrive myself, and I'm starting to taste the fruits of my labor and actually improve and actually evolve. And it's like, damn, I want y'all motherfuckers to join me. You know what I mean? But people just stuck in their ways, I guess. I guess that's all it is. And then when they see somebody having a taste of success, they look at them as the enemy rather than an inspiration until they actually wake the fuck up. And then when they actually wake up, then they're like, oh, now I see why that dude was on his purpose. Now I see why that dude was grinding nonstop. Because he's getting results. He's getting somewhere, I'm actually doing something with my life now. Not to say people that aren't on their purpose aren't doing anything with their life, but come on, man. Going to the gym, eating healthy, going to school, reading every day. These are things that are improving my mind and mental health and physical health. Well, people like to just stay on their video games, stay on their drugs, their substances, stay on the hub. You know what I'm talking about. Ultimately rotting their brain. And I never understood what brain rot meant until I actually started to get clear-headed. It takes being absolute fogged up in the fucking mind to understand what it actually feels like to be clear-headed and to understand your why. I was talking to my therapist recently. It was like, I forget my why sometimes. Sometimes I forget why I grind so hard. And then I'll drift. But if I constantly hold myself accountable and continue to continuously remind myself my why I'm grinding so hard, why I'm working so hard to improve myself, these are the reasons why I'm doing it. The reasons why is because eventually I want to make enough money for myself and other to be able to support myself, and then eventually hopefully support my other family members and stuff, and friends possibly. But right now the focus is me. I need better financial health, so I quit weed, I quit vaping. That's saving me money. That's saving me up to $200 a month right there. And then, so aside of financial goals, my physical health, vaping and smoking weed was messing up my lungs, even if it was just a little bit at a time, which we all know is bullshit. That shit is killing your lungs. Getting in the gym instead, dude, I feel like a whole different man. I feel like a whole different person when I'm on my purpose in the gym, When I'm in the gym and I'm, that thing rattling in the back. But yeah, I feel like a whole different man when I'm in the gym and I'm off the vape and I'm off the weed, and it's so refreshing. And you can only understand what that truly feels like if you do it for yourself. If you put the fucking weed down, if you put the vape down, you actually get your ass in the gym, hop on the treadmill, do your stretches, do your warm-ups, hop in the treadmill, and actually get to fucking work. That's the only way you'll know what it feels like to actually work and actually feel good. And then the ultimate, the creme de la crop, the highlight of it all is the mental and the spiritual health behind it all. Dog, I'm telling you, and I'm still getting there. My mental health is still pretty fucked up from when I smoked all the time and I just hid my emotions behind the substance. And like, you know, I always just try to escape rather than actually deal with my emotions. So I'm still getting to the point of where I feel healthy, like completely, utterly through healthy mentally. But I am getting there. I'm making huge progress, and I've come to a lot of breakthroughs with my therapist. My brother and my ex-girlfriend are going through therapy, and I've gone through breakthroughs with them, come to realizations of how I am and things I need to understand in life to grow and succeed. And I've gone through those breakthroughs and realizations with them, my therapist, my brother, my ex-girlfriend, my parents, my little brother. And everybody in my household isn't going to therapy, but still, they've lived enough life to put things into words and put things into perspective and have an understanding of certain things in life, you know? So I think ultimately that's the huge goal. That's the main goal, at least right now, is to basically cure my mental health. To basically work backwards, work towards a brighter future, work towards a future, work in the now, be more present. Like that's what I had to, that was the grips I had to come to when it came to quitting nicotine and quitting weed, is being content in the now. If you're not content in the now, and if you're not, you know, if you're not satisfied, if you don't have gratitude, if you're not grateful for what you have in the now, you're never going to be grateful. You're always going to be chasing a high. You're always going to be chasing more money. You're always going to be chasing a new girl. Whatever it is, you're always going to be chasing an escape. What kind of shit is that? You're going to be chasing an escape. You're chasing something that's not even there when you're in addiction. You're chasing something that's impossible to get when you're in addiction. You're chasing something that's destroying your fucking life. Your mental health is your reality. Your mental health is your life. And if you're destroying your life and your mental health by chasing pleasure and chasing comfort and chasing a constant high, which you're never gonna get, you're just destroying your life, essentially. Whether it's on a small scale or a massive scale, from nicotine to caffeine, all the way to the end of the scale, which is fucking sex addiction, heroin, meth. Like, either way, you're destroying your life, and you're destroying the quality of your life overall by chasing something that's not even there. So yeah, work on your mental health. It's fucking important, dude. It's super important. Peace out. Later.